Grade 10 Geography, first lesson, the composition of the earth. Under this topic, we discuss about the composition of the earth. We discuss about the 4 subsystems: atmosphere, lithosphere, hydrosphere, biosphere. We discuss about them as well as we discuss about the interaction among these subsystems. Interaction among these subsystems. Then we discuss about the hydrosphere. Lastly, we discuss about the hydrosphere. Before this, we discuss about the atmosphere, lithosphere, hydrosphere. Lastly, we discuss about the hydrosphere. And we discuss about the water cycle. Lastly, we discuss about the hydrosphere and water cycle. Today, we have to discuss about the biosphere. Okay, you write down the topic. Today topic you write down. Biosphere. 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 You write down the topic biosphere. Today we have to discuss about the biosphere. Jaiva Gole, biosphere, Jaiva Gole. Before this, we discuss about the lithosphere, hydrosphere, atmosphere. Jala Gole, Vayu Gole, Shila Gole, මේ ටික අපි discuss කරා. Today we have to discuss about the biosphere. This is very important layer. Biosphere. What is the biosphere? Which area is called as the biosphere? If you know, tell me, what is the biosphere? What is the biosphere? Huh? What is the
ecological system integrating plant and animal life which can constantly interact with Earth?
Yes. Biosphere, total ecological system integrating plants, animal life which constantly interact with the earth is termed as biosphere. What is the biosphere? Total ecological system. What is the meaning? Total ecological. නිරන්තර පෘථිවි ගෝලය මත නිරන්තරයෙන්ම ක්‍රියාකාරීත්වයෙන් යුතු ශාක හා සත්ත්ව විශේෂ ඇතුළත් සමස්ත ජීවී පරිසරය. Total ecological system. සමස්ත ජීවී පරිසරය නේද? All the plants, animals, microorganisms, these all are below to this sphere. The total ecological system integrating plants and animal life which constantly interact. නිරන්තරයෙන්ම මොකක්ද ඇති වෙන්නේ මේගොල්ලෝ අතර? Interact. ක්‍රියාකාරීත්වයක් තියෙනවා මේ එකිනෙක අතර සම්බන්ධතාවයක් තියෙනවා නේද? ජෛව ගෝලය කියන්නේ පෘථිවි ගෝලය මත නිරන්තර ක්‍රියාකාරීත්වයකින් යුතු ශාක හා සත්ත්ව විශේෂ ඇතුළත් සමස්ත ජීවි පරිසරයේ ශාක හා සත්ත්ව විශේෂ ඇතුළත් ශාක හා සත්ත්ව විශේෂ ඇතුළත් integrating plants and animal life ශාක හා සත්ත්ව විශේෂ ඇතුළත් which constantly interact හැම වෙලේම නිරන්තර ක්‍රියාකාරීත්වයක් තියෙනවා interact එකක් තියෙනවා ක්‍රියාකාරීත්වයක් තියෙනවා with the earth is termed as biosphere total ecological system integrating plants and animal life which constantly interact with the earth is termed as biosphere. The existence of the biosphere depend on the interaction of the atmosphere, lithosphere, hydrosphere with each other. එතකොට පුතේ මේ වායු ගෝලය, ශිලා ගෝලය, ජල ගෝලය මේ biosphere depend on the interaction of the atmosphere, lithosphere, hydrosphere. වායු ගෝලය, ශිලා ගෝලය, ජල ගෝලය මත යන පද්ධති වල අන්තර් ක්‍රියාකාරීත්වය මත මේ අතර සිදුවන අන්තර් ක්‍රියාකාරීත්වය මත ජෛව ගෝලයේ පැවැත්ම රඳා පවතිනවා. ඒක පැහැදිලි නේද? ජෛව ගෝලය කොහොමද රඳා පවතින්නේ? මේ අතර තියෙන අන්තර් සම්බන්ධතාවය මත. There are two factors that affect the process in the biosphere. They are called as components. There are two types of components. What are they? What are the two types of components in the biosphere? Living components and non-living components. මේ ජෛව ගෝලය තුල ජීවි සහ අජීවී කොටස් දෙකම ජීවත් වෙනවා. ජෛව දැන් ජීවි සහ අජීවී කොටස් දෙකම සාධක බලපානවා නේද? There are two factors that affect the process in the biosphere. biosphere එකේ ක්‍රියාකාරීත්වයට බලපාන සාධක දෙකක් වර්ග දෙකකට වෙන් කරන්න පුළුවන්. living components, non-living components. ජීවි සහ නැත්නම් ජෛව සාධක living components. non-living components අජෛව සාධක. What are the example for living components? What are the example for
plants and animals?
Plants, animals and
Microorganisms.
yes, they are called as decomposers. නේද? වියෝජකයෝ කියන්නේ microorganisms also included to it. Non-living components. What are the
Solar
non-living?
energy, soil, water, climate.
Yes, solar energy, soil, water, climate. These are called as non-living components. Non-living components. Okay, you write down the total ecological system total ecological system integrating plants and animals. ශාක හා සතුන් ඇතුළත් නේද? Total ecological system integrating plants and animal life. Plants and animal life which constantly which constantly interact which constantly interact with the earth is termed the biosphere. Biosphere. Have you finished? The total ecological system integrating plants and animals. Do you have here difficult words? The total ecological system integrating plants and animal life. ශාකහා සතුන් ඇතුළත්ව නේද? Animal life which constantly interact. නිරන්තරයෙන්ම අන්තර් සම්බන්ධතාවක් ඇති වෙනවා. මේ අතර ක්‍රියාකාරීත්වයක් හැම වෙලාවෙම සිද්ධ වෙනවා. Constantly. With the earth is termed as biosphere. Termed as biosphere. You write down. Termed as biosphere. There are two factors that affect the process in the biosphere. මේ biosphere එකේ ක්‍රියාවලියට biosphere එකේ ජෛව ගෝලයේ ක්‍රියාකාරීත්වයට බලපාන සාධක නිසා අපිට වර්ග දෙකකට වෙන් කරන්න පුළුවන් living components, non-living components. These components we can divide into two as living components and non-living components. Here you can see biosphere. You can understand according to this diagram. බලන්න පුතේ biosphere. Atmosphere, here air, this area water, hydrosphere, lithosphere earth. මේ බලන්න දැන් biosphere එක මේ හැමතැනම ක්‍රියාකාරීත්වය සිද්ධ වෙනවා. නේද? ජීවීන් water area එකෙත් ඉන්නවා, air වලත් ඉන්නවා නේද? earth එකේ මේ lithosphere එකෙත් ජීවීන් ජීවත් වෙනවා. Total ecological system මේ ඔක්කොම ජීවි කොටස් මේ සියලුම කොටස් තැන් වල ඉන්න ජීවි කොටස් මේකට අයිති වෙනවා. Total ecological system integrating plants and here plants and animals. Here also aquatic plants, here plants. The plants and animal life which constantly interact with the earth is termed as biosphere. The existence of the biosphere depend on the interaction of atmosphere, here atmosphere, hydrosphere, lithosphere. මේවා අතර සිද්ධ වන මේවා තියෙන බලපෑම මත මේවා අතර තියෙන අන්තර් සම්බන්ධතාවය මත මේ මේ බයොස්ෆියර් එකේ රඳා පැවැත්ම තීරණය. අපි හිතමු ඇට්මොස්ෆියර් එක පොලියුට් වෙනවා කියලා. Air pollution, it affect to biosphere. Water pollution, it also affect to biosphere. Soil erosion, soil pollution, it also affect to biosphere. Here you can see living components and non-living components also. Then biosphere එකේ මේ biosphere එකේ රඳා පැවැත්මට බලපාන living components, non-living components නේද? There are two factors that affect the process in the biosphere. Here you can see living components. Here fish, and animal in this area, land area, animal in air, atmosphere. You can see bees, birds, also soil organisms. These are called as animals, living components. Plants also belong to living components. Decomposers, වියෝජකයෝ, ශුද්‍ර ජීවීන්, බැක්ටීරියා, these වියෝජකයෝ කියන්නේ දිරාපත් කරන්න අපිට උදව් වන අය. Decomposers also belong to living components. Here you can see soil. Soil in the lithosphere, it belongs to non-living components. Water in the atmosphere, hydrosphere, it belongs to non-living components. Air of the atmosphere, air of the atmosphere belong to non-living components. Solar energy, මේ ඔක්කොම area වලට solar energy ලැබෙනවා නේද? Solar energy is called as non-living components. Climate, දේශගුණය, it also affect to biosphere. මේ biosphere එකේ ශාක වැඩෙන්න, සත්තු වැඩෙන්න, මේ හැම දෙයකටම climate එක බලපානවා නේද? Climate also belong to non-living components. Okay, you draw this one. Now you draw the biosphere. You draw all the components of the biosphere, living, non-living components of the biosphere. Now you draw this one.
මැදින් බයොස්ෆියර් කියලා ලියන්නත් ඕනේද?
The atmosphere, lithosphere, hydrosphere, these three area belong to biosphere. මේ biosphere එක මේ තුනේම තියෙනවා නේද? Hydrosphere එකේ දැන් ජීවීන් ඉන්නවා. There are various type of aquatic lives. Atmosphere also we can see birds and bees, birds and various type of animals. Lithosphere, on the lithosphere we can see various type of plants and animal as well as soil organisms. They are living. Okay, now you draw. මේ circle එක ඇඳගෙන හිටියනම් ඕගොල්ලන් ලේසි අනිත් areas අඳින්න. We can mark living components and non-living components also. Plants. Plants. Animals. Animals. Decomposers also living in soil, close to soil. Neither. Decomposers. Solar energy. Yes, sun. Solar energy. Soil. Soil. You can use two colors for living component to name living components and non-living components. Living components here I use red color, non-living components pink color. Solar energy. Soil here, soil. Solar energy, soil, water, water. Solar energy, soil, water, climate. Have you finished?
No, madam.
No, madam.
No, madam.
පුතේ ඔයගොල්ලෝ මේ සර්කල් එක ඇඳලා ඇඳලා තමයි ලේසි. එතකොට මේ සර්කල් එක ඇතුළට ලිතොස්ෆියර්, හයිඩ්‍රොස්ෆියර්, ඇට්මොස්ෆියර් කොටස් එන විදිහට ඇඳ හැකියි. Here, hydrosphere in water area, the atmosphere, air, lithosphere, this soil area, lithosphere. Now you know about the lithosphere, which layers belong to lithosphere. Now you know about them. Have you finished?
Teacher.
Yes. Do you have any question?
No, teacher.
Okay. Then you can understand about the living components and non-living components of the biosphere. There are two factors that affect the process in the biosphere. මේගොල්ලෝ හැමෝම දැන් මේ කියපු සාධක වර්ග දෙකම components දෙකම ජෛව ගෝලයට බලපානවද නැද්ද කියලා බලන්න. There are two factors that affect the process in the biosphere. බලපානවද? Air affect the biosphere. Water affect the biosphere. Solar energy also affect the biosphere. Soil, animals also affect the biosphere. පරිසරයේ සමතුලිත වෙන්න පරිසරයේ ඉන්න සියලු සත්තු බලපානවා නේද? Plants also affect the biosphere. Plants provide food for animal life as well as it helps to the existence of life on earth. Solar energy, it provides energy for all the living components. Soil also need to grow plants to live, soil organisms Decomposers also very important for the existence of biosphere. මේ නැත්තම් මේ ලෝකෙම කුණු ගොඩක් බවට පත් වෙනවා මේ වියෝජකයේ හිටියේ නැත්තම් නේද? So these all the components, these are all the factors that affect the process in the biosphere. Okay. Then you write down. The existence of the biosphere the existence of the biosphere depend on the interaction depends on the interaction of other three spheres of the other three spheres Can you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, miss.
What are the other three spheres? Now you know. What are they?
Atmosphere, lithosphere, and
Atmosphere,
hydrosphere.
lithosphere, hydrosphere. You can understand it according to this diagram. Biosphere, always existence of the biosphere depend on the atmosphere, lithosphere, hydrosphere. Depend on these three subsystems. Can you understand?
Yes, teacher.
Yes. There are two types of components of the biosphere. They are called as living components and non-living components.